So I have already picked out all the colors that I want to use for this new project. So I'm going to use a bright orange, and I have this day glow yarn that I have left over from my blanket that I made a while ago. I don't have a lot left, and I don't think it's going to actually be enough. So I'm planning to try to combine it with this orange color as well. So I'm going to just get started. I'm going to just roll it into a quick little ball so it's a little bit easier to work with. I know I'm really messy at like rolling or making yarn balls by hand, but it's not really enough for me to go and get my ball winder out for, so I'm just gonna make a little ball out of it. Alright, so I already watched the pattern and I'm just about to get started on it, so I'm going to go ahead and use my green yarn and start working on the little pumpkin stem. And for this part of the video I'm actually just doing a voiceover because I was talking, but it's been hot, so I had the fan back on, and my old fan, which was noisy, broke. And I've been using a different fan that's a metal fan, and it's not only just like noisy, but it has a really loud rattle. Alright, so I'm trying to crochet the little stem part, and crocheting small pieces is a huge struggle for me. Like, it's just always so difficult. So I'm really just taking my time, going really slow on this tiny piece, trying to get it done, but so far I think it's going to work out. I have a couple more rounds and then I'll check back in. Alright, so this is what I have done so far. Hopefully I'm doing it right. I've never done a project like this where you have to basically leave your spaces in round 8 and then go back and connect them. So I'm just following the pattern, and I love the way this looks. Hopefully I'm doing this right, but I really like how it looks. So I'm going to keep going, have a few more rounds, and then I will check back in with you. Okay, so I just finished the two parts of my pumpkin. So I did this part first, which is the outside of the pumpkin with the little stem, and the part of the pumpkin with the little face, and I think it's so cute. For this project I used a hook that was a lot smaller than I normally used. I used a size E hook, a 3.5 millimeter. And usually for my amigurumi, I usually just use like a size G or sometimes a size F. So at first I was a little bit worried about using a hook that was so small. I just thought the yarn was a little bit too big, but I really enjoyed using this hook size, and I think it made my project like just a lot more, like not having all those spaces. So everything is just so much closer together. So probably from now on, whenever I'm doing amigurumi, I'm actually going to use the smaller hook size. So really excited. I went along with Crystal's pattern where she suggested to use this size because I think it worked out perfectly. My pieces are different sizes. I mean, everything I make is a different size, but I think that's okay because this part is actually supposed to fit inside of here. So I don't know, maybe they're supposed to be different sizes. In the pictures, it didn't look like they were this much of a difference in size, but that's just how I crochet. That's just me. So yeah, I wanted the inside to be this Dayglow color. Like I was planning to do the entire inside just Dayglow, but I didn't think I had enough, and yeah, I didn't. So my thought was, I'll make the bottom of it solid, like a solid orange color. So that's kind of, I guess, the bottom, the belly will be solid. And then I was like, I'll just go up. And I was hoping I would make it all the way to the top, but I didn't. So I have quite a few rows of orange, but I still like it. I love how the pattern worked up with this color. I think that's so, so pretty. So the next thing I need to do is something I've never tried before. So I do a lot of amigurumi. I have them all over my desk. And normally I just put in the safety eyes and I leave them like this. And I am always kind of concerned that they're going to come out, especially with the cats, because the cats love to take stuff and I'm like, I don't want them to come out. But I was looking at Crystal's tutorial and she has this idea of you melt the back of this and then you smash it down. So I'm going to try that. I'm a little bit worried, but let's see. So I have my lighter out and I watched her video and she made it look super easy. So let me just move out some stuff. I do have a fire extinguisher right next to my desk. So if something does go crazy, yeah, I do have a fire extinguisher, but it looked pretty simple when she was doing it. So let's just see. I don't quite know how long I need to melt this. Oh, it smells really easy, actually. Oh, I don't want, no, I'll just smash it down. Yeah, she actually used like the back of her lighter to like smush it down. I don't know. I'm just going to use a piece of wood, but it did flatten a little bit. So let's try it again. Oh, I'm starting to smell that burning. Don't want the. I guess I should be a little bit more careful that I don't let it light like that. Right, I think I need to do it a little bit more. It's actually working really, really well. I'm going to keep going. Probably shouldn't have my fingers so close, but wow, that worked quite well. That is like not going anywhere. I'm impressed. That is really, really cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. And then I'm going to get started putting this together. All right, so I went ahead and I did both of them. I think this is going to be like a go-to now for doing my amigurumi. That is really, really cool. Like, this is not going to come out now, so I don't know if I should melt it down a little bit more, but no, I think that's pretty secure. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it like that. I like that. All right, so I'm going to keep going and I'm going to follow the next part to the pattern and get my two pieces put together. So editing Destiny here. So this is where things started to go wrong. You see how I just turned that piece inside out? You're not supposed to do that. And I didn't realize it until much later. So you remember when I was saying, I hope I'm putting this together right. I hope I'm supposed to turn both of the sides inside out. I don't think I did this right. It's okay, let's flip it. Okay, that's adorable. It's so cute. But I think I'm stretching this a lot. That's right. Yeah, when I flip it, this is the wrong side. So I put this whole thing together wrong. Let's see. Hopefully I can get the stitch back out. There we go. So let's just try this again. So after I messed up, I did go back to Crystal's video and watched it. And yeah, that's totally me who messed up. I actually think I'm going to do it a little bit different now that I messed up. I'm going to go ahead and put a face on both sides because I was planning to like embroider on the faces and the eyes on this one after it was all the way put together. But I really like the safety eye, so I think I'm going to do safety eyes on this one too. So I think I'm going to check the video again so I don't mess up, but I think the face actually needs to be this way. So this will be the top, and then this will be the bottom. The open part will be the bottom, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the face. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to do that, and I'll check back in with you once I have the face, and I've used some thread to stitch on a little mouth too. All right, so let's try this again. I'm not quite sure where the eye should go. I'm feeling, well, let's see, what side do I want to be the front? I kind of actually want the green part to be the front. So maybe here. And 5 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to put a little nose. I don't know. I'm not quite feeling that. All right, I think I'll leave it like this. And let's put the mouth. Actually, my eyes are way too far apart. I'm going to scoot you over. Okay, now they're too close. Now they're just right. All right, I think that's good. And the mouth, I want to start. I'm horrible at this part, like putting on the mouth, but mine are never even. But I like doing like the little mouth that's made of a little V. not going to be okay. Let's see. That's super not straight. I think it needs to be over more, actually. Let's try this again. You know what, if it doesn't come out even, it's not going to be even either. Let's see. Struggling. Is it my eyes that are not even? You know what, I haven't secured the eyes on yet, so if it doesn't come out even, I'll just move over the eye until it looks even that way, because I think I want the mouth to start here. Actually, no, I want it to start here, I think. He's gonna have a little mouth, I think. Maybe that's what I want, a little mouth for this one. How's that? All right, I think that's better. I kind of want him to have some eyebrows. Let's see if I can do some angry eyebrows. Not sure if they're angry. They kind of look like eyelids. All right, I'm gonna try it on the other side too, see how I like it. Maybe I should have like extended them a little bit farther if I wanted them to look angry. Like if I maybe went up like up here. Doesn't really look, I don't know, I think I like it like that. So I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tie a knot in here. And then I'm going to do the back of the safety eyes. And then I'm gonna try putting this together one more time. All right, so I have my two pieces, and both of them have a little face on them. I kind of snug this eyebrow down a little too much. I guess it's more of an eyelid than an eyebrow, but I think it's cute. And this piece. So I think what I did wrong, I turned both of these pieces inside out. I think I'm actually, wait, I think I'm supposed to leave this one not in, you know what, I'm gonna watch the video one more time. All right, I think I got it. So I turn this one inside out, and then I need to line up the faces the best I can. You know, if Crystal sees this, she's probably going to be yelling at me. I'm sorry. I thought I knew what I was doing and didn't have to pay that close attention to instructions. Clearly that was a mistake. So let's go ahead and get this in here. And I need to make sure that the faces are lining up. So eyes, I think they're lined up pretty good. Let's see. Okay. So I can tell I positioned my eyes a little bit different, but I mean, they're not lined up. The ones on the outside are a little bit higher than the ones on the inside, but that's fine, I think. Wait. I did do this the right way, I hope. Yeah, because this is the top. And then once I reverse it, oh, I hope I put that face on right. All right, well, I'm going to try to stitch these together again. Move this stuff out the way. Oops. Lost a little, oh, get back here. All right, I'm gonna go back through and I'm going to slip stitch these together again. All right, so I just got done stitching these back together, and hopefully I did it right, so I should be able to reverse it now. And have a pumpkin this way. I think this is so cute. Take a look at that. That is so cute. Oh, I think that's so cute. A little pumpkin. I'm almost tempted to go back through on this side and add a stem to the other side. Like just like make one and stitch it on at the top. I think that'd be super cute if I like just use the green and like stitch out a little one to go up here. All right, so I did go ahead and I stitched out another little stem, and I followed the same pattern that Crystal had for this one, except I didn't do the last round. I don't know, just to make it a little bit different and a little bit smaller, I think. So I am going, part of me wants to just get out my hot glue gun and just glue this on here. But that just, my hot glue gun takes so long to heat up. I think I might just sew it on carefully. And I think I'll use my sharp, the really small yarn needle. So hopefully this works out and it's not too bulky. I'm really bad at sewing stuff, but it's a pumpkin. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, then let's see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just keep sewing this on. And once I have it all the way sewn on, I have a couple of ends to weave in. I'll do that. And I will check back in with you when my project is completely done. All right, I am done. I stitched on the little stem and I weaved in all my ends. I'm going to go ahead and flip him, reverse him, and see how he looks on the other side. I'm so afraid I don't want to like stretch it out too much flipping it, but I think it's fine. And when I flip him, this is the other side. I think that came out so cute. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. I know I did run into some problems with me just not following instructions properly, but once I went back, I took my time and actually, focused on the instructions a lot more. It turned out, I think, perfect. So I love how this turned out. I do want to make a couple more. I think it'd be fun to do some with some more colors and just have a little pumpkin family. But I am so happy with this. So thank you, Crystal, for this tutorial. I loved it. I have a really adorable project. I'm trying to figure out like what colors I want to use for the next one. I don't know, I think I'm kind of like thinking of like a beige pumpkin would look really cute. But I just think this is so cute. I've never done a reversible project before. There's so many ideas I have now for other things to make reversible, but I love this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. And thank you guys so much. If you did stick with me, thank you guys so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and all that. I appreciate it so much. I am going to clean up my desk. It's super messy, and I'm going to plan out what I want to make next. So thank you guys so much. I had so much fun participating in things we're making Thursday, and I can't wait to see you guys soon. So as always, I love you guys, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.